The pros of Hardie siding is, first off, let's talk about the moisture. Moisture will never get through a properly installed Hardie siding. We actually do a weather backing underneath. We wrap your full house, and then if properly installed, it just won't happen. Vinyl siding, it expands and contracts, and unfortunately that is going to happen over time. Another thing is the sun damage, weather damage. It's pretty much weather resistant, to be honest with you. Like I said, they'll actually give a warranty for 15 years on their paint, which is almost unheard of, because they know it's going to last. It doesn't matter, termites, bugs, woodpeckers, it's not going to affect it. Another great pro of Hardie siding is it's fire resistant. This will lower your homeowner's insurance, but also it gives you the safety to know that if anything was to happen from the outside coming in, it's going to give you that extra layer of protection, as opposed to a vinyl siding, which is petroleum based, and unfortunately it's gonna catch on fire very easily. Outdoor life, and it's nice because if you have little kids, someone hits a baseball and it hits it, it's pretty indestructible in general. So it's just nice for those life occurrences that happen and that weather that happens. You just don't have to worry about it installed properly. It's kind of a do it. It might cost a little more, but in the long run, you don't have to worry about, and it'll look beautiful for 15 to 20 years at least. Absolutely, anytime you do a home remodel and it takes a week and you spend all this money and all the time and effort that goes into it in planning, you want that remodel, just like if you did your kitchens or your baths, you don't want to have to come and redo that again in 5 to 10 years. And the nice thing too is it's such a classic look and there's so many different styles. You could make it look like wood. You could do cedar mill. You could do the shingles. You can do the lap siding, vertical or horizontal. You can combine them. Many great looks are combining them. And the nice thing is that you don't have to worry about it. It'll look beautiful. You're not going to be redoing it in 10 years. You're going to be redoing it in 20 years. Yeah, I would say the whites and the beiges are the most common, along with a certain type of blue, which is beautiful, and kind of combining those two with the different soffits and the fascia. A lot of people like to go with like an off-white and then with a blue siding. It looks absolutely phenomenal. And when I show up to your home, I'm gonna bring you at least a 20 color swatch, and you're gonna be able to go over the colors. And then when we use our Hover 3D imaging, we're gonna be able to render your home, and you're gonna be able to see exactly how it's gonna look with all different types of colors. And quite frankly, it's unlimited options. You can ask me to change anything throughout the whole process, and we can change it, show it to you how it's gonna look before you go ahead and make that final decision on which color and which style you would like. It's a very, very specific process, and you really do need a crew of 6 to 7 guys who know that process in and out to actually have a perfect install, which is so key. It's just like installing anything. You need it done right for it to last for 30 years, for the warranty. And of course, another con is it's going to be the cost. It is an increased price. One thing we do is we keep a very low overhead, and we have a great relationship with Hardie and a great rebate program, which allows us to, I think, be very competitive to vinyl. But it is going to be an increased cost. You just have to remember that it's going to last a lot longer, and it's kind of do it and walk away as compared to a lot of the issues you might have with other products.